Hey, welcome back. First off, wow, I was not expecting things to blow up that quickly, and thank you all so much for all the supportive comments. Um, Secondly, I'm trying this while walking, so hopefully I'll focus on the walking instead of being nervous, and it's less like a hostage video and more pleasant to watch. So this episode is just kind of continuing the chronological order of things, just cleaning the house. If that's not your thing, that's fine. You can skip ahead to the end where I answer some of the more common questions from the comments. Enjoy. I'm JD, and I moved from Alaska to Portugal after I paid $15,000 to buy this old house that has sat empty for years. Now I'm in the process of renovating it on a budget in order to return it to its former glory and welcoming you on the DIY journey. Got all the tools ready, and mainly is just lots and lots of dust that's kind of caked on, so hopefully it won't be too hard to clean. So this is all pretty self-explanatory, but I just started by vacuuming everything. This was mostly just a lot of cobwebs and insect parts, dust, and actually a surprising amount of snail poop. I'm not used to big snails, which are pretty common here, and they poop a lot. So just vacuumed everything, swept, and then wiped everything down with soapy water, just regular dish soap and a little scrub sponge. It worked surprisingly well. So as an American, I'm not used to having a bidet. It makes perfect sense, but I feel like the faucet just points down. It seems like it should point up, right? And then do you use a towel afterwards? I have a lot of questions. And as you might have noticed, the bathtub wasn't draining, so I filled it up and tried to just loosen up the dirt inside. and let water pressure do the work, which is what I did in the kitchen sink. This one was more stubborn, so I ended up having to use a plunger. And then this black kind of liquid started coming out. It seemed like a lot of just little insect parts, so I'm guessing like an ant colony built a nest inside the pipes. So now into the small bedroom, I started by throwing away everything that wasn't salvageable. And then this piece of furniture still had some good shelves and drawers and stuff, so I tried to save what I could to try to repurpose later. And then in the back of the room, there's just a bunch of dirt and debris, so I just swept and scooped it up and moved it outside. And then this old bed frame was actually still in pretty good shape, so I was luckily able to donate it to a local thrift store that actually repairs and restores the furniture, so hopefully they were able to make good use of it. So to answer some of the more common questions from the comments, the house is just outside of Coimbra in central Portugal, and I do plan to make like a full video sort of explaining my background and why I chose Portugal and all that. But for the quick answer, right now I'm just supporting myself off of savings. I still work in the US right now, work offshore, contract work, so I kind of have the ability to choose when I want to work. And like I said previously, I moved here from Alaska, but I'm originally from Arkansas, and I've previously lived in Nicaragua, which is where those other two houses were. So there's kind of a lot of background to explain. I often forget how crazy my life is. I am learning Portuguese. I do speak Spanish, which helps, but European Portuguese is very different. It sounds nothing like it looks, so it's kind of slow learning. So I'm gonna try to have videos once a week, probably Monday or Tuesday. I'm sure eventually it'll settle into one of those days. And I just want to say thank y'all again so much for all the supportive comments and all the subscribers already. I was not expecting that. And I'll get some better equipment for filming and editing because my computer is not made for editing at all. So hopefully things will continue to get better as I get better at editing and filming and knowing which angles are good and all that. But thanks again. Ciao.